Yo, what's up guys, I'm Cosmos. Today we will talk about the new announcement of Elden Ring, the new co-op Elden Ring spin-off called Night Rain. They announced this in the Game Awards and it was like a big surprise. Although FromSoft has insisted that they are not making anything for Elden Ring, which is now we know it's a lie. This game, you can partner with two friends to hunt down bosses in a randomized version of Limgrave. And there are even bosses styled from old From Software games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3. It launches somewhere next year on PC, PS4, PS5 and Xbox. So the game is for co-op only, there's no PvP. In this new version of Elden Ring, you will drop into a map with two friends if they play online, and you will have a time limit, and you have to beat the enemies there, and at last you will have to beat the boss of that area. This is the game. There's no PvP, it's only co-op. The system of invasions and summons is now gone, and it is replaced with co-op, two friends, and you will drop into the map. Now, to what I think and believe about this new Elden Ring edition, well, it's certainly not player versus player, so it really doesn't interest me. It will be a good choice for those who like summons and to co-op with players to defeat a certain boss. Unfortunately, FromSoft has dropped the ball again and abandoned their PvP communities. Don't be fooled by the hype. If you only play Elden Ring for the PvP, then this ain't for you. As for me, I won't buy this until the critics are done, and even so, until I can see it would be as good as PvP or has other elements that make it replayable. FromSoft doesn't care about PvP, well, do they? I think they really want to make PvP good, but Elden Ring isn't the right medium for it. It's a game made for the casuals, and PvP is usually centered around toxic tryhards and majority, and I don't mean all. I think this Night Rain new edition is a fast cash grab that will help FromSoft with the development of the new big stand-alone Souls title. My predictions of FromSoft projects are a standalone big title that will feature enhanced PvP systems meant and aimed for players that are veterans and only like Souls games for the PvP. Then they will make a Bloodborne title, a remake or remaster commissioned by Sony. And as you know, there's rumors that are saying Kadokawa, the parent company of FromSoft, is in talks with Sony for an acquisition by Sony. And the last game is of course Armored Core related. My only interest lies with the next Souls game. Hopefully there is governance, there is 6-player limits. But as for Night Rain, it's a disrespectful cash grab that is meant to trick the fanbase into buying it, while at the same time ignoring the demands of PvP communities. It might be FromSoft doesn't care about PvP content because it's just a lot of work to do and maintain. PvP online has a lot of potential, but the issues can outweigh its benefits from a developer perspective. Issues like lag, latency, under-optimization, bugs, and among others. Plus, the toxicity of PvP communities is so vile and fitted, and the stink has reached to FromSoft nostrils to a point where they just looked at these people who are calling for PvP enhancements, so incompetent and ill-mannered human beings, and said, nah, we ain't gonna make a game for you, deranged degenerates. This new FromSoft edition caters to the same people that like Elden Ring for the co-op. Those people who, when they see a red invader, they would immediately disengage and run to the fog wall. Those people who don't like PvP at all and wish it would be removed. They purposely remove PvP from Night Rain so they can get fast cash with no complaints from tryhards that want a frame or two on the new great sword. They made a game to piss G9 and Polish Lapdog because they are not a good example of the PvP community. And I totally agree. Yes, if the PvP community is like that, then why would FromSoft ever make an Elden Ring PvP DLC or standalone title before the next big title that would naturally include PvP as a whole package? FromSoft could have made this Night Cash Grab Rain game as a PvP best experience and specifically aimed for PvP players, yet they chose not to do it. And you know why? Because of the low PvP player numbers in comparison to PvE. because of PvP issues and bugs, and because you got G9 and Polish Lab at the frontier of PvP phase, and what they have taught others in the game of all that toxicity, which in return their followers would try to inflict it on poor Kevins and casual players, and in return those Kevins would complain to their daddy Michael Zaki, who would in return destroy the PvP community. Plus you get that woman, only waifu too, and she has many issues like stealing content and doxing other people. The PvP community unfortunately is rotten, and FromSoft really doesn't care about it one bit. By the way, why is this guy always running? Why are you running? Darn man, that was a good catch from the S-Talk. Even the next standalone title would be just a full package game that has PvP, but it would be more enriched than Elden Ring. That's for sure, because you got the previously mentioned issues. FromSoft would never release a game that is exclusive to PvP alone because of these previous issues. Should you buy NightReign? Well, if you like blasphemous blades and Radon armors and don't want any toxic players to outplay you, outspace you, outwiggle you because what? It looks edgy and cool, then after you lose to throw fitted pots on your dead body, then yes, this is the game for you. If not, as for you PvP players, yes you, I'm talking to you, this game is not for you. Those people who think about PvP, this game is only co-op unfortunately, it's just a fast cash grab, and FromSoft is working on the next big game, which I think it would be a Bloodborne-ish type of game, and would include similar PvP mechanics and system from Elden Ring, but is more enriched and more focused and aimed for the PvP community and players that always look for the PvP. And that's it for the video. Oh, that's a nice catch actually. My god, so tasty. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments, your thoughts about the video. As I said before, I think it's a fast cash grab for the next big title, and kindly share your thoughts and comments in down, and watch the rest of this amazing duo. Thank you guys. Subscribe, please subscribe.